During Museveni's campaign in Nakawa, the Speaker of Parliament came out and made a slighting tackle to the leader of opposition, JOEL SSENYONyi. It has been a norm for the Speaker of Parliament to come out and start doing politics whenever General Museveni goes, most especially in the Uganda region, not knowing that he lacks zero influence. In fact, Anita said this.
Your Excellency, final as I conclude,
I
want to thank you for the support you've given us as Parliament of Uganda. The money that you give us, people travel everywhere around the whole country, around the whole world. And that money that you give Parliament, the money that you give Parliament also goes to leader of opposition.
The
same money that goes to the Deputy Speaker's office is the same amount that goes to the leader of opposition, who is a member of Parliament of this area.
Sente zezimu owekiwa Thomas Taibu azafuna nga Deputy Speaker era sente zezimu ne leader of opposition Mwami JOEL SSENYONYI zafuna.
But at the end of the day they say they do not get money, but you do give us money and they use that money.
Neba jeno neba korokota neba gamba tobawa wadde 10 naye sante twagala okukakasa JOEL SSENYONYI tuzimuwa.
And that is the same money they move from here to America to everywhere to go and abuse the president.
Weewuunya sente zoba wa mukama wange president ng'oyita mu parliament ate ze bakozesa ogenda okusekeeterera eggwanga lyaffe mu mawanga ag'enjawulo.
And I want to tell you, those people eat money and come and deceive you.
Njagala bakakasamu abantu b'e Nakawa, abantu abo bakufu balidde sente nnyingi naye oluveeyo nga bajja eno ng'ate bavuma gavumenti yaffe.
That is Anita attacking JOEL SSENYONYI. With the Speaker of Parliament coming out to say that the budget of the leader of opposition is equal to that of the Deputy Speaker and that it is General Museveni who sanctions it, it is wrong. The Parliament has a duty to make a budget. In fact, even if they make a budget which the President doesn't work, because a budget is like a law and General Museveni fails to assent to it, when it brought back to Parliament and they pass it the second time and third time, it becomes law. So it means that the budget allocation can be passed by Parliament even if the General Museveni or the President doesn't want. Painting a picture that General Museveni sanctioned the budget, it shows that our Parliament was subjugated by the executive, as we've always said. Secondly, when I see the Speaker, for example, when he was in Nakawa East, she was the one speaking, and the translation was done by Chiwanda, who doesn't even hold a position in the NRM. Where are those candidates? Candidates in those particular constituencies are supposed to be given time. When he was in Makindi East particularly, he did the same. I think the candidates is the one supposed to give speeches as they are being translated, are supposed to be given ample time. Anita wants to shine so that he can show the dictator that he's doing the work. Anita first of all, likes the influence. If he did that maybe in the Teso sub-region, maybe one would understand because the Speaker has some influence, even if you like her or not. It's like getting Thomas Taibu and you take him to the northern region to play politics. He lacks zero influence. So I think even NRM candidates within Buganda should take more time instead of the Speaker coming out to do politics. It is the purpose of this video. I've come to talk about the attack which was made by Speaker Anita against SSENYONYI, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the certain materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on YouTube, type in Sula Mawagale. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, there is a beef between JOEL SSENYONYI and the Speaker Anita. You all remember the first leader of opposition was Mathias Impuga. He rolled with bad leadership in Parliament. In fact, we saw a lot of rot in the parliament after Joel Ssenyonyi came is when we knew about the dirty money, how the parliament was siphoning public funds to an extent that the speaker was indicted and sanctioned by the outside world. I remember General Museveni asked for a report of those things, but when it was given, he never put it out. Had it been that the outside world had made a mistake, General Museveni would come out to go against them. But the silence shows that it is true there were some assets. So when I see the Speaker Anita Among playing politics in Buganda with little influence, I laugh. Maybe he wants to catch an eye so that he can be speaker again. Because in a credible country, you cannot be speaker when you are sanctioned. It's a matter of fact. If Anita Among was moving around in the social region where he has support, maybe. But in Uganda, where even the Buganda caucus Aruna Kasol is not doing so, is the translate of the national chairman. Okay? So the beef is around because Joel Ssenyonyi never backed down. He asked the hard questions. He took on the speaker. And very many people don't want to be taken on, most especially when they are petty. Okay? There are very many messages which have been done by the Speaker of Parliament to an extent of selling our August House. The day the Speaker of Parliament came out to say that everything that is wanted by the President will pass, that's when I saw that the Parliament was subjugated. I remember that the Speaker of Parliament went to State House and reported ministers. Come on. It's not a duty of the Speaker to report ministers. Ministers have their supervisors in the Prime Minister, the Deputy Prime Minister, the Third Deputy Prime Minister. For a speaker to go in the State House and report ministers that they are not attending plenary, you overstep your boundaries. It is the truth. So even candidates in those constituencies where it takes more time and shine, because he wants to sell herself, you must wake up. When your leadership comes in your constituency, take more time than the speaker. Okay? Even away from that, the people from the region of Tesa are starting to understand. There's a lady who came out and said this here's the...
Now, people of NRM, you're busy moving around Teso villages that you are now looking for people to pay back their cows. Fed politicians everywhere. Because you're seeing that the people are now serious that no cow, no vote. You've started manipulating people again that you're bringing forms. They should sign that they are searching for people who lost their cows. Some of the people who were demanding cows, they are dead. We no longer want your cows, we want the chair. Presidential chair, we want Chagulanyi to take over. Remain with your cows. Let Museveni retire with those cows. Instead of paying back to the people of Teso, let him take those cows to Rakitura as his retirement. We no longer need his cows. We need a chair. Let Chagulanyi take over. You think we are stupid. Now you want to promise us again air. After voting you people again, you take again more 20 years. You found us looking these days. NRM tycoons. That is politics of you. Ebale poloni, esautia, ebala papa, ijuka se songena, abuna ngaraune bertalo yunura. Engalangaletunga, NRM, kesolosones ito de chutakiro neje polon, nilimune se pupe polon, nare pate polon, nare suno los tesa ay liling, los tesa ay lura naro parliament, los tesa ay tum, riem tako ikes. Mamsiko takusei tuk. Kota say cholo. Leja Museveni. Period. Period. Mamsiko takusei tuk. Ikaridi vibura ititungi tuk. For 10 years. Pedro Museveni atajake ni said, we are not stupid again. We want a chair. Let Chagulanyi take over. Go away with your cows. People who are demanding even their cows, they are dead, and you come again that you're bringing forms. Faking people everywhere.
5 cows per household in the 3 regions. A directive has already been issued to all the cows of Teso, Langwa, and Acholi to start identifying the beneficiaries who will commence the program with that 80 billion Uganda shillings. in the financial year 2026-27, resources have been allocated for the continuous implementation of that program. As far as I know,
that is the lady. You clearly see he's telling them off. There is some similarity between supporting Anera Rema with poverty. Busoga has been the ardent support of NRM since independence. It is one of the poorest. In fact, even Chagla, when he won the 2020 election, they had 98% representation for NRM. Karamoja, the poorest. It is the truth. Langwana Choli, the poorest. So even there's one of the regions that was among the richest with the most cows. If they are given the position of the speaker, they tell them that you own Uganda. Yes, these people steal your resources. I will speak right now. Bukedea County, the horse which were supposed to give to the people, were bought by one politician. I hope the IGG unearthed those things. The horses that were supposed to be given for free, one politician bought them so that he can use them when it comes to election to gain attraction. Those are the questions that are supposed to be answered. Of course, that's my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makindi. Iman Mawagal. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.